Hey, what's up guys? Miguel here, back again with another episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101. Now, I'm super pumped up for this episode because we're going to be introducing a new license with our friends over at Gentle Giant, because on this episode, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark Legends in 3D bust by our friends over at Gentle Giant. And that episode is going to start right now. Hey, what's up guys? Miguel here as always, and welcome to this episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101. Now, like I mentioned before, I'm really excited because we're going to be helping reveal a new license with our friends over at Gentle Giant, because on this episode, we're going to be unboxing one of the first statues to come out of that license, and that is the new Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark Legends in 3D half-scale bust, and we have that right here for you guys today to unbox and review. Now, before we start, as always, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to Toy Quest 101. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any toy reviews, statue unboxings, or any celebrity guests that might pop up on our show. Now, Indiana Jones is an iconic movie, and of course, it's a fan favorite. So this is a big deal for our friends over at Gentle Giant to pick up this license. And of course, what a classic movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, one of my favorites. And of course, today, we're going to be unboxing one of our favorite lines, and that's the Legends in 3D busts. Now, as you know, these Legends in 3D busts comes packed with details for just a small statue, and I'm really pumped up to look at this bust and see the likeness of Indiana Jones and some of the hidden gems that come with the base, like they do always with all the rest of the Legends in 3D busts. But as always, let's start with the box. You got your typical Gentle Giant box here with the statue in the front. And on the back, you're going to see a little details about Indiana Jones himself. And of course, we got the sculptor and the design artist behind this sculpt. And of course, it's our friends Joe Allard and Rocco Tartamella who tag team to do this amazing bust. And you know that they're one of our favorites. They've been on our live show. So I'm really pumped up to see what they cooked with this bust. And I cannot wait to unbox it. So let's get to it right now. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. And as you can see, Indiana Jones is out of the box and on the turntable. And I'm so excited to jump into this review. But as always, let's start with the first thing out of the box. Now, this is the limited edition COA. It's a colored COA in form of a postcard. And as you can see, they only made 1,000 of these guys. So as always, we're going to have the links in the bio of the video for you guys to go ahead and check out after this video is done, so you can go ahead and purchase for your own collection. Now, in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that this art design is by Joe Allard. He does all the Legends in 3D bust for Diamond Select and Gentle Giant. And I know he does a great job because he's one of our favorites, and he adds a lot of Easter eggs paying homage to the original movies or comics. And in this case, we're going to be talking about Indiana Jones. So let's see what Easter eggs he has in this bust. I already see this, so let's start with the base because I'm really excited. I love the fact that he included Indiana Jones whip right here at the bottom of the base. It's called around the base. And I love that because, you know, that iconic whip of Indiana Jones, it's a fan favorite. And he did include that on the bottom. And of course, Rocco Tartamella did an amazing job adding this to the sculpt and looks really good. A lot of details here. You see the cracks and the leather look to this whip here on the bottom. Absolutely love that they added this to this bust. Now, this base was inspired by the Well of Souls. As you know, in the movie, Indiana Jones jumps into the Well of Souls and he gets trapped in there with a bunch of cobras and snakes, and you know he hates snakes. And if you look at the movie, that particular clip has a bunch of pillars and things inside, aside from the snake crawling up the walls and stuff, and he added those elements to this base, which I absolutely love. You're gonna see a bunch of cobras here lined up on the bottom, and you're gonna see that main cobra going around the base all the way up to the top of the bust. And I love that he included that, again, paying homage to such an iconic movie and an iconic scene. We all love that scene where he goes face to face with the cobra and he hates snakes. So I love that they paid homage to the movie. And of course, Joe Allard doing an amazing job doing his homework and including that in the base. What an amazing thing to have in this statue. And I love that, like I said before, about these Legends in 3D busts. They just do a lot of details and pay attention to the details and pay homage to the movies. Now, let's talk about the sculpt here all the way to the top. You got the Harrison Ford, of course, one of our favorites here in Indiana Jones. And the likeness is there. I see it. His eyes are kind of looking to the side, which I absolutely love. I don't really like when they're looking forward. This gives it a little bit more of element to it. And of course, you got his stubble here. The skin tones are really good, so they did a really good job with the paint applications. And I see the likeness here for Harrison Ford, so they did an amazing job here. That big nose of his is really good here. His eyes look good, eyebrows, everything they did for the sculpt did an amazing job. Rocco Tartamella really nailed this one with the Harrison Ford likeness. Now let's talk about his body. You got the iconic leather jacket, the button-up shirt, and of course he doesn't have all the buttons buttoned up all the way to the top, showing his chest. And of course the strap from his satchel here showing as well. But a really amazing job with the sculpt, because you're gonna see the cracks to the leather here to make it look like it's real leather. And of course the paint applications look really good. You see some wrinkles here on the one shoulder, which absolutely look amazing too. And of course the iconic hat you see right here. You got the little dents here in the front to make it look like the original hat. Man, they did a really amazing job with the sculpt and the art direction to this bust, guys. I really love that about that. They even included here a little button here on the leather jacket. And every time I look at this, I see something new. I really think they did an amazing job with this. To start off a new license with Indiana Jones, they really knocked this one out the park. Guys, if you are a fan of Indiana Jones or Harrison Ford, this is definitely a must-get for your collection. Like I said, everything about this bust looks really good. The likeness is there, the paint applications, the sculpt, and of course, all the little Easter eggs on the base. I love that about Joe Allard's art direction. Again, all the Easter eggs really get to me. And of course, the base always paying homage to some sort of movie or some sort of comic. And again, this was inspired by the Well of Souls, where he gets locked up with all the snakes. And man, he just looks really, really good, guys. Now, if you're an Indiana Jones fan, guys, and you love this video, please let us know in the comments what you think about this bust, if you already got it in your collection or if you're going to go order it. And of course, in the near future, we're going to have the rest of the lineup products for the Indiana Jones license here on Toy Quest 101 to unbox and review for you guys. So guys, as always, you can check us out on Instagram, on X, Facebook, TikTok, and don't forget to subscribe to Toy Quest 101. We'll see you guys on another episode. Bye, guys.